Welcome to this edition of Canola TV, featuring the latest information on producing and marketing winter canola in the Southern Plains. Canola TV, a service of PCOM, Producers Cooperative Oil Mill.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Canola TV. Glad to be along with you once again today, and joining us once again is Bryan Vincent, Crop Consultant, who works with quite a few farmers, really from the Kay County area, around the Ponca City area, westward over toward Alva. Bryan, you've talked with several producers this year, and you've got several your customers that are actually have gone with canola. Tell me about their experiences this year.
This year's been an exceptional year for canola production as well as wheat production, and the canola's a bumper crop, it seems to be. The guys that took care of it and followed their enriched strips, they're really seeing the rewards here. We're seeing better than ever production. So where hail stayed off of it, it looks really good.
Now I know that you had, of course, at least a couple of folks that did have some hail damage, but yet you still made a crop off a lot of those fields.
That's correct. I was in a field the other day that the insurance called it 65% hail damage. We were still able to weigh off a little over 40 bushels to the acre.
Wow, so some good results there. Farmers that made the decision, was it primarily a weed control decision, or what was their thinking?
I think we've gone from a weed control crop, a cover crop that puts down a deep root, and now it's becoming the guy's cash crop. And I'm seeing guys that are wanting to use wheat as a rotation out of canola. And in other places, I'm seeing guys using milo and beans, and they've taken wheat completely out of their rotation.
Mm-hmm. So what are you hearing as far as some of these guys as they talk here at harvest time about 2013?
A lot of guys are going to go to 50% of their acres and move more towards that wheat canola rotation further west. I have guys that are going to use milo on either side of the canola, either following it in a double crop situation or coming behind milo and planting it into canola.
Right. Same
way with corn and beans. So I think canola's become a really good, solid rotational crop, cash crop that we can put in there, and a lot of benefits. Along with the benefits comes some challenges, but as we keep learning more and more about canola and how to grow it and the little quirks that it needs, we're gonna make this a cash crop to stay.
What was the biggest challenge you think this year?
I think the biggest challenge was timing. I know I had some producers that I went by and said, look, we need to get the bug sprayed right away, and they waited a couple of weeks, and it cost them some yield. Mm-hmm. Same way with fertilizer. Fertilizer needs to be on in a timely fashion. Mm-hmm. So that's part of the learning curve, is we got to be on more timely than wheat's pretty forgiving.
Right, and canola is not as forgiving, at least. That's
correct. When it needs to be sprayed to get rid of, say, that volunteer weed out there in that field, it needs to be sprayed right away. Mm-hmm. It just cannot handle the competition. It makes me wonder if our wheat's really handling the competition as well as we'd like to think. So that timely applications seems to be the biggest challenge for some new producers.
Bryan, appreciate your time today. Bryan Vincent joining us. I'm Ron Hayes for Canola TV.
Canola TV, a service of PCOM and produced by OklahomaFarmReport.com.